sir. We located your motorcycle.
Oh, yes. Look at that. I had it before. I don't even know what to say about it right now. That does not look like an object that should be in my possession. Got the new parts. What is going on, guys? This is a spark plug. Fucking kidding me? What even? That's JB Weld. Oh, look at that. Meet Crack Rock.
Crack Rock videos.
Crack Rock, dirt bike. Oh my gosh.
We get to work on Crack Rock. It's I'm struggling to go backwards right now.
Beep, 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 beep.
But I got pretty good stability, so.
What is going on, guys? This is Po Boys. Hola, Fam Mob Mellow. And you're on a hoverboard.
Yeah.
But I am too. So, the deal is, we have to work on Crack Rock the dirt bike, which everyone's been wanting a lot more stuff on it. So, what we're gonna do is go work on Crack Rock. But until then, we're going to cook a steak because steak is good. And see if we can take that Recluse clutch off, put the regular one on. And if we can do that, tie it to a truck, then we will get it started. I will make this thing run. I don't care what the inside of the cylinder looks like or anything. I just want it to run. Oh! You did it!
That's cool. The reason I don't have a girlfriend right now is because, like, I just can't stop fucking girls.
Oh, I mean, I told her. I was like, oh, that's cool.
We're trying to find out what size will fit on this bike, or what socket will fit on this Recluse clutch, and none of these sockets are fitting, so I'm gonna take whatever socket that fits the best, put it on there at an angle, and get down with the impact. So hopefully that works. It's always fun. Well, that certainly doesn't help anything.
And here you'll see how a clutch works. Yeah.
I'm no longer going to use a Recluse on this bike. This literally sucks. There's no like freaking thing, so you got to grab it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, juicy.
Now we might be getting somewhere. Wow.
That's why it wouldn't come off. Magical. That's not how you do it, but that's how we did it. Let's get this clutch off and get the new clutch on.
Oh.
Sweet.
Look at that really good oil sitting down there.
It's not really good. The crankcase, realistically, that's not in that bad a condition. I mean, like, everything's clean. There's no grinded gears or anything. I mean, the oil is
Great.
oil. But I mean, it's not in that bad of a condition. Every single one of these screws has been cut off. Fuck this bike, man. It's a piece of shit. Oh, damn.
At this point, you may as well just part this bike out, bro.
Man. My friend Fama Mello, we're moving into a house, and we're moving into a different town with different opportunities, and we're gonna get down with the sickness.
And we're gonna let the bodies hit the floor.
Okay, so either way, Big Po, Big Mello is going to live in a single house together. So this is gonna be freaking wild. So it's a start of something that like is just now starting, but like it's gonna be the start of something great. Hell, dude. I don't know why, but it's messed up and it won't go back on there on the bike because I can't get the gears to hook up the starter and the transmission to the actual flywheel itself or the crankshaft itself. So I can't use this clutch basket. So we were practicing around and Nate's like, I think that might work. So we looked and we took the Recluse clutch basket, which is literally just a clutch basket. And if it holds these discs, then that means that it can work. Like the clutch can work inside the bike. So put the clutch basket on the Recluse and it fits just perfect. So what we're gonna do is use the Recluse clutch basket with the regular clutch and I'll have a regular clutch. If that makes any sense at all. I'm gonna go put this on, which is as simple as doing this. Pull that off, slide that on, make sure your needle bearings are in there, line up your gears, now they're all lined up. Gotta put this washer on. I'm just gonna take all the clutch sticks off, which this right here is gonna be most likely 10s. Take all these off, take the top plate off so I can bolt this on. Once I bolt that on with this nut right here, I'll be able to put it all back together and I'll have a clutch that works. In theory, which is always great. So what I just did is I took all the bolts off and then I took this top cover plate off. I don't know what the technical term for this would be. I don't care, but I know how it works. Now I have all my clutch discs, which I have not moved at all.
and this guy goes in, and this guy goes in, and this guy goes in.
And this guy goes in, so on and so forth. All right, so all the clutch discs are in. What I need to do now is take this washer right here. Then what you need to do is bend these flaps so that bolt can't back out while you're riding. All right, that's good, and so that way it can't spit. And it holds the whole thing closed. Next step, what I need to do is take this doggo right here. This is for the Recluse. And like I said, I don't care about using impacts at this point because
It's crack rock.
it's crack rock, and we don't care. All right, so I put that top plate back on, bolted everything down, made sure the springs were in there, everything's seated well, and this is a clutch. Now it's just a standard clutch, and I'm kicking it right now, and the back tire's off the ground, so it won't move. And now the bike is moving, which it would not do with the Recluse. However, if I lift the back tire up, you can see as I spin the clutch, that back tire moves, which this will allow me to bump start the bike. And we've got a plan. What we're gonna do is take Nate's truck and a rope, and I'm gonna drag this bike, and I'm gonna let it just run and bump start it until the daggum thing runs.
Are you ready?
After I get done eating my pizza.
This man eats cheese pizza
Yeah.
with no pepperoni.
So I was gonna RTV this, however, this gasket's actually in fairly good condition, so I'm just gonna reuse this gasket, and then I gotta fill it up with oil, and then we'll be able to fix it from there.
That's gay.
That is homo.
SpaghettiOs.
The bike was stolen by a guy, and the guy sold it. The guy that bought it was buying it just for the frame because he had the same bike. He just had a bad frame on it. It was bent or broken or all the etc. So he was gonna put a new motor in it and then swap everything over for his bike. But they were riding dirt bikes, and the police were like, "Hey, do you mind if we check all these bikes?" And he's like, "Yeah, there's no problem. None of them are stolen." And then they check this one, and he finds out that the bike he just bought was stolen, which is how I got this bike back. So for people that don't understand,
Poe, insert caption, do not use 15W40 in your dirt bike.
I just need to see if this thing runs. If it runs, then I'll put actual oil in it. When that leaks, that's how you know that there's enough oil in it.
Oil started dripping out.
It did? Sweet, perfect. I forgot to put the little plunger that goes from the clutch to the actual clutch itself inside of the bike. So now I gotta take it all back apart, put more oil in it. Man, well, that's a load of hoopla. Man, that sucks. I literally just put oil back in the bike and I looked at the clutch and I was like, ah. Part I forgot was this giant like plunger type deal right here, which basically connects your clutch that goes into your case to the actual clutch itself that pushes them together. So when you pull the clutch in, it engages it, it pushes this out, which means those clutch discs won't be pressed together. Those clutch discs won't grab because they'll be far from each other. And that's what these springs do right here, is they hold them on each other. The more strong these springs are, the tighter your clutch is gonna grab. And Suzuki did it pretty well from the factory because their clutches are actually very nice, which I'm not a Suzuki guy, but
None of us really are, but somehow they just end up in the garage.
they end up there, yeah. Like I didn't want this bike, it's just someone wanted to trade me a 400EX for it, so I was like, oh, all right. I was gonna trade it, get a CRF 450X and supermoto the balls out of it, but then it got stolen, and now we're at now. So progress is being made. Okay, so got the clutch hooked back up. Oh yeah, that's good right there, son. You can barely see it, but what's happening is when I press the clutch, this moves out right here, which lets these discs spin freely inside of there so they won't grab. And as soon as I let go of the clutch, I let go, now they're tight. They're not tight. You know what? I don't care. It's all good. I don't necessarily have a clutch.
Yep, I am. Sam, I am.
Just a helmet and squid uniform.
We're gonna have to tie it.
Hey, Nate.
Get my feet ready. Go faster. A little bit.
Crack Rock is running at the moment. Got a lot of backfire, but this is also the first time this has ever ran, so it's kind of understandable. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're joking. Hey.
Crack Rock freaking runs.
45 minutes of actually hands on the bike. And as you can see, Crack Rock is running. And there's no seat on it. Or some, this is awesome. Hey, let me get a thumbnail. Thumbnail.
Freaking run!
Crack Rock runs, baby.
Oh my gosh, it has no compression, they said. It'll never start again, they said, without a rebuild. The clutch is goofed, but I mean, the bike is not.
No, I heard you drive by and I was like, yeah, that's Pope.
His dad knows me as the guy that rides loud things around the neighborhood because I always show up in a different toy just doing something stupid.
Straight off a kick.
Boy, I don't know what to say.
Well,
I literally have diesel oil in this.
I know. We should probably drain the diesel oil out.
Yeah, I just wanted to get it started, so I was like, I'll just grab some trash oil I have, which is 1540 diesel oil. And I was like, let's try it. And I tried it, and it freaking worked. Dude, it is completely straight piped too. Like, the exhaust is
Absolutely
right
straight piped.
as soon as it started to backfire, I was like, boy, it's about to go. Like, it's about to go. And I was like, oh my gosh, I heard a pop. I was like, pop, pop, pop. And I was like, no, 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 no. I freaking just gave a little bit of gas and it went forward and I was like, no freaking way, this thing is on. And as soon as it turned on, I was like, whoa! And the clutch was fine and now it's nothing. Dude, how is freaking Crack Rock started and running? I can now buy parts to fix the bike and new air filter and an exhaust and subframe and put my seat back on, new plastics all the way around. Because wanna know what? This bike runs. And that's the only thing I was waiting on all that for, is to see if it runs. I'm pretty happy. This has been a long time coming.
I did not think it was gonna start.
I knew it was you, but I didn't know it was this.
Yeah, it was freaking Crack Rock. Oh, freaking happy right now.
Now what's the plans with it?
I'm buying everything it needs.
Yeah.
It runs.
Build a
I gotta
whole.
get okay,
build
so
a
I'm
whole
going
bike.
for a clutch. I'm just gonna do a stock clutch because I could care less for a Recluse at this point. What is going on, guys? My name is Poe. You saw my dirt bike. You saw it run. So the camera died whenever we were filming during the daytime. It's nighttime now. I'm editing. Basically, what's going on is the bike runs. I need to get parts for it, which I am ordering like right now. I'm editing, but I'm ordering them right now. So ordering parts, getting everything ready. Bike will be back in good condition, and I'll be taking it on the trails, track, drag strip, all the above. I don't care. It's a freaking dirt bike, and why not? I'm super freaking happy about the bike. That's a good thing in all this bad light of course, my truck got wrecked and all that stuff. So it's definitely pretty awesome to see something happy and uplifting, which is that bike finally starting. So it's pretty cool. As of right now, I mean, the bike just needs subframe, exhaust, chain, sprocket, brakes, plastics, and probably a graphics kit. And I mean, the bike's gonna be back to good condition. I need to true the wheels, which is super easy to do. I can do that myself. From there, the bike will be in freaking running condition. I'm ready to freaking take it out everywhere and just have fun with it, because that's what the bike was designed to do. I'm just super happy, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If y'all want to see more content of the bike with me building it up, getting it ready, riding it, and drop a comment. Tell me how you thought of it. Tell me if you thought it would have ran. I mean, I don't know. I mean, shoot, let me know, guys. Y'all, I love you very much. Thank you for watching. Send it.